We often walk past a fruit tree without a second thought, yet it performs a sequence of events that most of us take for granted. It happens in 5 distinct, repeatable steps. You start with a mature tree. That tree produces a flower. Over time, that flower morphs into a fruit, like an apple or a cherry. Inside that fruit sits a seed. Eventually, that seed falls to the earth, birthing a new tree. Ancient civilizations observed this progression and recorded it as the language of light. To them, these 5 steps were more than biology. They were a physical manifestation of shape and proportion, a geometric blueprint that builds reality. Our modern world often feels fragmented and chaotic. That sense of isolation stems from losing sight of this architecture, forgetting that all life follows a specific, shared blueprint. When researchers first claimed that a universal symbol mapping this exact biological cycle existed in ancient Egypt, the reaction was skepticism. The standard archaeological literature made no mention of it, leading to an exhaustive search from one end of the country to the other. The search eventually ended at the Osirian temple in Abydos. It is a partially submerged site, dug deep into the earth and constructed with granite blocks weighing up to 100 tons. This image shows the surface of one of those heavy blocks. If you look closely at the center right, you can see faint, perfectly overlapping geometric rings. They aren't carved with a chisel. They appear to be burned directly into the stone. Finding this level of mathematical precision on a prehistoric site suggests that these builders possessed a sophisticated understanding of proportion. It shows that they were working with the same geometric principles we use in modern physics and math today. This is the flower of life. Its intersecting circles mirror a fruit tree's metamorphosis. At its center are 7 interconnected circles. Isolating them reveals the seed of life. Like a biological seed, it holds growth instructions. The tree of life perfectly aligns with these intersections. While many assume the tree of life is a modern invention, the design is thousands of years older, recorded on these towering columns at Karnak and Luxor in Egypt over 5 millennia ago. This geometry describes a recurring structural logic that appears whenever life organizes itself into a shape. It is a universal property of matter. At its simplest level, this geometry begins with 2 equal circles. Their centers sit on each other's edges, creating an almond shape. This is the vesica Pisces. Adding its vertical and horizontal axes establishes mathematical proportions found throughout nature. That overlapping shape maps the union of dualities we experience daily, the balance between our analytical left brain and our intuitive right brain. This exact structural logic applies to a seed on Earth, and to the gravitational dance of binary systems, like the dual stars of the Sirius system, orbiting one another in deep space. Your physical body, your consciousness, and the deepest reaches of the cosmos are all drawn from this exact same mathematical foundation. When you look at these patterns, they may feel familiar. They trigger a recognition of a shared blueprint that has been part of our world since long before Sumeria or Egypt existed. If this blueprint builds a flower, a single star, or cells in your own body, then the boundaries we draw between ourselves and the rest of the universe are mathematically thin. This recognition of a shared architecture is the first step toward treating the world as a single, interconnected whole. Thank you for joining me on this journey.